You blocked me on Facebook, and now you're going to die. Now you're going to die.
Today we're going to start with something I cook about once a week, and it's cornbread chili casserole with other good stuff thrown in. So first we start with bacon. Now it has to be cooked in the pan. If you want to do it fast, you can cook it in the microwave, but I prefer cooking it in the pan. You're actually going to break it up into bacon bits, but it's real bacon. And why do we use real bacon? Because bacon! Alright, some of the other things you're going to need. You're going to need some dehydrated hash browns. They work really well for what we're doing. You're going to need cornbread, of course. We actually cut up jalapenos and put them in the cornbread. And chili, Wolf brand, because Texas, that's where chili's from. Oh, and no chili with beans, because there's no such thing as chili with beans. Got our bacon going good. Now, for the sake of video, I wore a shirt. I usually cook bacon with my shirt off. I enjoy the popping grease. Alright, we're almost finished up with our bacon here. Hold on this, take it out. Good crispy bacon. Normally we like it between chewy and crispy, but the fact that we're going to be using just the bits and pieces here will make it a little bit crispier than normal. I'm going to turn the burner down a little bit. And I'm going to prepare the seasonings for our dehydrated hash browns. So, handy dandy measuring spoons. We're going to use one teaspoon of the Tony Chachere's. We're going to use a teaspoon of garlic. And we are going to use
a tablespoon of cayenne.
No, not a tablespoon of cayenne. We're going to use, let's see, 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne. I mean, you can obviously make it stronger if you'd like, but we have people in the house who don't quite enjoy cayenne as much as Blaze and I do. The bacon grease that you already have. We buy these dehydrated hash browns off of Amazon. I think you can get them at Costco certain times of the year. Real easy. You just add hot water to it, let it sit for a while, and it reconstitutes them. Just follow the directions on here. So easy a woman can do it. Bacon grease! Spinning wok. I'm going to take our spices that we mixed up before. We don't need a lot of spice in this because we've already got bacon, we've already got chili going in, so don't need a ton, just enough. You've got to run the heat up a little bit on this, unlike the bacon where you normally, I don't know, on ours it's usually cooked bacon between 4 and 6, which I guess will be 5, but it's not marked on here. I cook the hash browns kind of quick. Generally it's set up just one setting below the highest. Alright, so our hash browns are finished cooking up. Now, the thing is I made 2 of the containers of hash browns. One's not enough, 2 is too much. So, you'll have something to put to the side and use for later. So I'm gonna grab the casserole dish here. I guess it's a casserole dish. It's some metal pan that my mom had and I somehow inherited. But I'm a dude. I don't buy kitchen stuff unless I just need it. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna spoon some of this into the bottom here and flatten it out a little bit. Keep doing so. Alright. Now, our next step, we're going to mix up the cornbread. Now, where'd it go? I use Jiffy brand. Again, just follow the directions on the package. Mixing this stuff up. I've already got one package in here. This takes two. Two eggs. The milk. Okay, which one? Hang on. They put the American side on the left side. American side should have been on the right side. 2/3. Crap, I can't remember the directions all of a sudden. Yep. You're gonna need 2/3 of a cup of milk. And then you put it in there. Then you're going to use the wire thingy. The wire thingy mixes stuff. Don't know what it's actually called. I just call it the wire thingy. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to take some jalapeno here and dump it in. Good stuff. Yummy, yummy. Oops. That hit the floor. Some of the non-end pieces anyway. And you're going to wire thingy it around some more. Mix it together. Now the reason I do this before I put the chili in, I find it cooks better, actually. Instead of making this and then pouring it immediately onto the dill and putting it in the oven, I go ahead and whisk everything together here and then start on my chili. Set that to the side. Go ahead and cut. After literally hacking this thing open with a potato peeler and a tablespoon, we've got our chili here. I'm just going to dump it all in. Whoops. We don't want the lid in there. If chili gets stuck in there, just grab whatever's handy and peel it out. And I'll spread it around, make it all pretty.
Cans in the way.
Spread it around, make it pretty. It's got to be pretty. Chefs make their stuff visually appealing, I'm told. Yeah. But a chef can't shoot like I can. All right, next step, we're gonna add cheese. I just use either shredded cheese or what kind of cheese is this?
Sharp cheddar slices.
Yeah, sharp cheddar slices. What Blaze said. Around here. A little bit down here. This will spread out as you cook it. All right, next step. Now, this here needs a knife. Use a big knife. Why? Because you're a guy. Use a big knife. Did I just say that out loud?
You're alienating the audience.
All right, now we're gonna take our bacon. We're gonna spread it out. Woo. Try to do this evenly, not like me. Hang on, I'm gonna use my fingers. Spread it out a little bit. Bacon in every bite. Alright, bacon's done. Next, we grab our bowl of beautiful cornbread and we slowly place it in the bowl. Now, just put it in the oven for about 15-20 minutes. And we're ready to eat. Okay. Blaze told me that I forgot to tell you. I preheat the oven to 400 degrees. I guess in a cooking video, you kind of need to know what temperature to do it at. So 400 degrees. And guys, if y'all are making this, once it's in the oven, make sure you clean up after yourself. It keeps the sandwich maker happy, and hey, you want to have your sandwiches. Okay. Timer's going off. It's ready. Make sure you've got your handy dandy oven mitt. Mine has grapes. Well, that's hot and heavy. All right, gentlemen, make sure you turn the oven off, because otherwise you will be complaining about your electric bill. Now, one other thing we got to do here. Butter. Just a little bit of butter and dollop it on the top. Let it sit just a few minutes, ready to serve. All right, now we're ready to dish it up. Get the biggest spoon you have and a paper plate. Unfortunately, this is the biggest paper plate I have. I'm gonna dig in. If it doesn't look done, it's because of the cheese. It's done. All right, it's time to jumble it all together and enjoy.
Listen to the bass go boom, explosion. How low can you go?